Hello class! In this video we are going to learn about two different types of clefs and some note names that we see and encounter in music. By the end of this video, you will learn how to draw a treble and a bass clef, what those clefs are used for, and note name placements in the staff and the clefs. So let's get started. In music, a staff is basically just 5 lines where we would write the notes, the clefs, the key signatures, etc. The first clef that we are going to learn in this video is called a treble clef, which looks something like this. The treble clef is used primarily for instruments and voices that are in the upper register. This includes instruments like the flute, the clarinet, and the trumpet. When it comes to voices, sopranos and altos are most likely going to be reading in the treble clef. In the staff, there are 5 lines and 4 spaces that we use to place the notes. For the spaces in the treble clef, we are going to use the notes F, A, C, and E. One good word to think about when thinking of these notes is just the word face. Another thing to think about is that face rhymes with space, and that'll help you remember that these notes go in the spaces in the staff. The next note order that we are going to learn occurs on the lines, and these notes are E, G, B, D, and F. One good phrase to think about when you are writing out these notes is every good boy does fine. Now that we learned about the treble clef and the note placement involved, let's move on to the bass clef, which looks something like this. The bass clef is used primarily by instruments that play in the lower register, like the trombone, the tuba, and the bassoon. When it comes to voices, baritones and tenors typically read and sing in the bass clef. One very important thing to note is that the notes have a different placement on the staff in the bass clef than the notes in the treble clef. In the treble clef, the note on the first line is an E, but in bass clef, the note on the first line is a G, making the order G, B, D, F, and A. One phrase you can use to remember this order is good burritos don't fall apart. Now in treble clef, the note we would use on the first space was an F. In bass clef, we would start with an A, making the order A, C, E, and G. One good phrase we can use to remember this is all cows eat grass. Now you have learned about 2 different types of clefs in music and the notes that are involved. Now that you have finished this video, try to draw out the 2 kinds of clefs to the best of your ability and learn the notes that are involved in each clef. If you are still struggling, don't worry about it. You can rewatch this video as much as you want, and we will do a brief review of this video in class. Thank you all for watching and have a good day.